Is bedside nursing the only option? The short answer is no. Thank you so much for clicking. My name is Mayela, and if you have never been here before, I post videos on my life as a nurse and day off vlogs. So if you like those topics, go ahead and subscribe and give this video a like. I do post a new video every Sunday. A little background about myself is that I have been a registered nurse for over 10 years now. I graduated nursing school in 2009 and got my nursing license in 2009. I did start working at the bedside at a SNF or skilled nursing facility. I later moved to a vent and trach unit, and then a subacute facility, and then I started working at a clinic. So that's when I finally left the bedside, and I have a whole video as to why I left the bedside. And if you're watching this, you are probably wanting to leave the bedside, or thinking, or maybe you're a nursing student who wants to explore their options. So I had some years of bedside nursing experience, but now I no longer work at the bedside. I work as a public health nurse, which, if you don't know what a public health nurse is, go ahead and check out the video that I will link down below. That is my most viewed video here on my channel, because no one really talks about public health nurses. So that is exactly why I decided to create my channel and share my nursing journey with you. So currently I work as a public health nurse with farm workers. So I am going out to farms and providing health care to them. And I make a lot of day in the life of a public health nurse video here on my channel. So go ahead and check them out so you can see exactly what that is. But when I am sharing these videos, I always get comments from other nurses and nursing students saying that they feel stuck and they feel like bedside nursing is the only option for them. I have heard people say that they are stuck at the bedside because they don't have other valuable skills for other areas of nursing, and I'll get a little bit into that, but you are wrong. You have so many valuable skills. And I think something that makes a lot of us think this way, not just nurses, but the general public, thinks that nurses only work at the hospital. So a lot of people think that you're only a real nurse if you work in a hospital. And like I said in my other videos that I have mentioned, people have told me in the past that I wasn't a real nurse because I didn't work at the bedside. I believe that this mindset exists because in nursing school they tell us you have to graduate and then you have to complete 1 year of med-surg nursing, and then you can go and do whatever you want. But I don't agree with that, and that might be a little controversial for me to say, but as an experienced nurse now, like I said, I've been a nurse for over 10 years. I know now that there are so many options for us. When I first graduated, yes, I did also believe that bedside nursing was the only thing that I can do, was the only way I would be considered a real nurse, in quotation marks. But now I do not believe that at all. And that's actually why I created my channel, just so I can share my journey as a nurse, and currently now as a non-bedside nurse, so that other people could see exactly what is possible. So I guess the first thing to knowing that you can have other opportunities is changing your mindset. I know that there are some people that I know personally had a really hard time leaving the bedside because they also bought into the belief that you're only a real nurse if you worked at the bedside. It's almost like an identity crisis, I guess, or something to do with their identity as a nurse. They thought, or maybe they would think that they would be viewed as less of a nurse just because they were not working at the bedside. So your mindset will really be the first thing you have to change, and you have to be open to the possibilities. So currently my job that I told you right now, when I graduated nursing school, I I would never have even imagined or dreamt of the position that I have currently. I didn't know it existed, and I'm sure you watching my video right now, you haven't thought of some of the positions that exist, because healthcare is always evolving, and I know that there are new positions being created, new types of positions being created as we speak, especially with the changing in technology. There's going to be, nursing will look so different in 5-10 years. Even now, during the pandemic, a lot of the things were being moved to video or phone appointments. So as nurses, we are able to have those kind of positions. So your mindset around nursing and the possibilities definitely have to change. Open your mind to all the possibilities. The other comment that I frequently get from nursing students or nurses at the bedside is that they feel stuck and they feel like they don't have skills that will transfer to other areas of nursing. And I'm here to tell you that you are so wrong. As nurses, we possess so many valuable skills, whether it be at the bedside, whether it be at a clinic, at a med spa. We have so many skills that are transferable. A lot of the skills that we are using in these different areas can be used throughout all of them. So those are things like time management, critical thinking skills, communication, prioritization. That was a hard word. But all of those can be used in every setting, and it is about having a little bit of confidence and knowing the value that you do bring. So I would say that when I was looking for a different position that was not the bedside, when I knew that it was time to leave the bedside, I had a hard time finding things that I could imagine. So I didn't know exactly what to search for. But some of the things that were popping up to me were things like utilization management nurse, clinic nurse, school nurse, all kinds of settings. As you can see, there's all kinds of settings that we can work in, and the skills that we use on the daily as a nurse can be used in those other areas too. So that if you take one thing out of this video, is that your skills are transferable and so valuable. If you are thinking about leaving the bedside, or maybe you're a student nurse trying to see what other possibilities there are, I would ask you to go into your job search websites that you usually go to and start searching non-bedside nursing, clinic nursing, school nurse, and just see all the possibilities that there are. Even here within YouTube, I'm sure you can type in non-bedside nursing and find some other nurses that share their experiences or their day-to-day, and it will be something that you never imagined was possible, but it might be something that is a great fit for you. And for me, I can tell you that the difference of my bedside nursing job to the job that I have now are night and day. For me, I am loving my current role. I've been in it for over 3 years now, but like I said, if you want to see exactly what I do as a public health nurse with farm workers, I have over 100 videos on my channel, so go ahead and check them out. And I have other Q&As, so check those out too. That may answer some of your questions. And another resource that I wanted to share with you was a video by a fellow nurse YouTuber, Wendy. Her channel is Life of Wendy RN. I'll go ahead and link her video down below, but she made a whole video on where 15 places where nurses work. So that will give you a good idea of all the other possibilities that there are, and that's just scratching the surface. Like she said in that video, there are so many more videos that so many more options that nurses have, or roles that they can work in, or in different settings. Also, definitely check out her channel. She posts a lot of very informative nursing videos on different topics. So like I said, my answer to is bedside nursing the only option? The answer is no. There are so many other options. So it's all about reframing your mindset about the possibilities, knowing that your skills are valuable, searching all the different possibilities that there are with all the resources available on the job search websites and here on YouTube, even the people that you know, ask around and ask them what kind of nursing they do, what kind of nurses they know. Also, if you are a nurse here and you started your career or are currently working as a non-bedside nurse, please leave it down below, your role and exactly what you do, so that everyone else can see all the possibilities that we have as nurses. It's gonna be all for today's video, and I hope you enjoyed it. I do also make Q&A videos, so if you have a nurse related question that you would like for me to answer related to my career as a nurse or just in general, please leave it down in the comments, or you can follow me over on Instagram, or you can email me. All that is down in the description. So if you are still here, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you on my next one. Bye.